Here's a trending story this morning. The teen years, they pose some of the most difficult challenges for families. Teenagers dealing with hormone changes in an ever-complex world may feel that no one really understands their feelings, especially parents, but there are some ways to find a healthy balance and some common ground here. Joining us this morning is Kim Minch, founder of the Real Life Parent Guide and a parent coach. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Cleo, I'm happy to be here.
All right, let's dig into this. How common is it that a teen feels distant or maybe doesn't want to talk to their parents at all, want to be left alone?
Well, as a mom of 5 myself,
Oof.
all are grown at this point, and as a parent coach, I would say it's more common. It's actually really incredibly common. So it's almost abnormal to have all of the teen years go well and not have some bumps.
So it's normal.
Yes.
All right, it's normal. What are a few things that parents can do, I guess, to bridge the gap and continue to work with that connection?
Yeah, I want parents to think about getting curious about their son or daughter's behavior. If it's natural for parents to get triggered during these years because we remember so much about our own teen years, and when our kids start behaving certain ways, it begins to trigger us because we're now on the parent side.
Yeah.
So I want parents to, instead of going to that natural anger, frustration, get curious about your kid's behavior and what is that saying to you. We use our behavior to get our emotional needs met. So sometimes when our kids are acting up, whether they're 2 or 12 or 22,
You're absolutely right.
it is about, looking for acceptance, they're trying to become individuals at this point in their lives. And part of that is naturally pulling away from the family.
It really is a hardship. I mean, teenage years for me were the most awkward. Okay, what may be considered a bad thing that parents end up doing?
Getting personally, feeling personally attacked by their kids' words. I know that's sometimes very difficult for parents to hear, but when we take too personally our kids' words and actions, it doesn't go well. So parents, find a distance, right? It's not okay for anyone to be disrespecting each other. But I find that when parents respect their young people, they get that in return. I know that we were told in the past, you've got to respect your parent, and that's true, but we need to model that and show that to our kids, and especially during the teen years, they're going to respect you back.
I guess, what do you think is something for parents to remember, and when do you think maybe it's time to seek some professional help?
Well, parents, you need to continue to educate yourself during the teen years. There's no shortage of books, no shortage of people out there that will help you, but also listen to your intuition. Nobody knows your son or daughter like you, so keep that in mind. Don't always, believe the other person and whatnot. What rings true to you, and take good care of yourself, so that you're emotionally available to your kids during this stage of life.
And before we go here, what about the red flags?
Red flags: sleeping way too much, sleeping way too little, binge drinking, marijuana use, a pattern of this, okay? Not one day they slept really long, right? But it's got to be a pattern of behavior. When they distance themselves from friends and things that they really love doing, these are all red flags.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. And